As a lot of creatives, I have a big problem. When I don't like a project that I'm making anymore, I don't want to finish it. It is a very big problem of mine, finding time to create something that I love and not wasting my time to create something that I hate or doing it because of a trend. Recently been thinking a lot about this situation where I want to make something because it is trendy or people are gonna like it, and then on the other hand, I want to make it because I like it. And sometimes they meet, but most of the time, no, they're very much separate. And it's very hard to actually know what you like until you make it. When you're a creative person, are you making things because you want to make them for yourself, or are you making them just because, they're a fun thing, but then in the end, you're probably gonna sell it or maybe gift it? In my own terms, as I already said, I want to make it for myself most of the time, and then there are instances when I want to make it for someone else. But again, I want to make something that is going to be wearable, useful for the person as a gift, and not just being like lying around somewhere. So in today's video, it's going to be mostly about me thinking about my projects that are currently on the needles, maybe something that I didn't finish, still need some tweaking, and whether I actually want to wear them or not. There are some things that I really like here, and then some things that I now contemplate of why I even made it in the first place. So it's kind of a video to think. Let's start with my current project, and it is something that I am still knitting, and it is inspired by vintage cardigans. And there are some troubles that I went through. Well, I would say there are some things that I didn't like at the beginning when I was doing it, but now I'm starting to warm up to it and actually am starting to enjoy it a lot more. And maybe even the fact that I've done a mistake on the pattern, I actually don't know what I did. So I still couldn't figure it out. I think I've mathed everything correctly because I didn't really need to math anything because the pattern told me to do it and I did it, and I don't think I made a mistake. So it's okay. I would say it turned out a lot better than I thought. So let me show you the thing that I'm still doing. There are some things that I need to finish. Actually, it's basically done. And this is the project that I am really enjoying. I would say this is basically my style when it comes to cardigans. I like cardigans. In winter, I usually wear cardigans, but I would wear them with something underneath, where this was originally something that you wear, on bare skin. So I'm not a fan of that because it is itchy. What happened is this area now doesn't close fully. So for some reason, this location became a lot smaller, and now I can't close it fully. And everything else, it buttons up well. Well, I assume it buttons up well. I still didn't add the buttons. So the first thing that I want to finish, and I will definitely continue with this one, and this was definitely made for myself. And, the more time I spend on it, the more I understand that if you're going through troubles of making something that takes you ages, why do you even want to make something that you're not going to wear at the end? Like, why? I guess to have fun, but if I'm struggling on something and having a lot of problems, especially with this one, I want something that I care about and not something that I just made it for the trends. And that's just my opinion, my own. And I totally made a lot of things that were trendy, and I assumed that I'm going to wear it, and I didn't yet because they were summer clothes. So we'll see whether I'm going to wear them in summer. But I want to incorporate the handmade clothes into my wardrobe because I would say there is a lot more connection. There is deeper connection to them than just a thing that I bought online or from a vintage store. This one I really like. The style is great. It is like a vintage 1940s cardigan, maybe in like 1950s, and I really like that style. And actually, I think my mistake turned out to be even better than I thought it would be. So the only thing that I need to do with this cardigan is I need to knit a button band on both sides. So one is going to be with the buttonholes, one is going to be without buttonholes. So that's two things that I need to do. There is holes that I need to patch right here. So you can see there is one under one sleeve, and then there is another under another sleeve. And I am basically very motivated because I really love this project and I want to wear it. And I know that it's basically spring coming. No, spring is already here. Summer is coming, but it's still very cold in spring, so I'm really hoping that at the end when I finish this, like, I can still wear it a bit before it becomes super hot and I can't. So it's kind of nice of a throw to wear on top of something that I already have, and that's usually my style. I like to wear something as layers and not just one piece, because, you know, it's about styling, not wearing in my wardrobe. So this one is gorge. I already bought the buttons. Oh, let me show you the buttons. So I bought the buttons from Amsterdam, and now this project's starting to become a lot more personal. And this is the buttons that I bought for the project, and these are from Amsterdam. I don't know the shop, but it was a very fun little holiday that I had. And I really love to have something on my clothes that, you know, remind me of my travels. Maybe like a brooch, maybe yarn that I bought, maybe, you know, something that I bought from another place that I've decided to use in my project. It's very fun, actually. So I kind of recommend you, if you going somewhere and you want to make your project very special, you can maybe buy an accessory for that project. Or just, you know, knit that project in that location, and maybe, you know, add some memories to that little memory jug of yours. So I'm all about memories and creating things that are special to you. I just want to make something that is there for a long time. It is there, it's timeless, it is beautiful, it's something that I always enjoy to wear. Now I'm actually thinking about like a skirt or something. We'll see. I have a bit of yarn left, so maybe I can make like a little bodice underneath, but that's for the future, because that is a lot of calculation, actually patterning yourself, which I never done before, so we'll see. This one is a perfect example of what I would create for myself. This is just very me. I really love these little plant situations happening. Yeah. Oh yes, also for the little point of what I need to do before I finish the whole thing, I'm gonna need to block this, and then I'm gonna need to weave in the ends, which is a nightmare, but you know what? It is worth it because I really want to wear it. So this is one of the projects that I really enjoyed making. I totally forgot to tell you what this is, but you probably already know what this is from all my videos that I made previously. It is a Juniper Jacket by Fable Knitwear, and let's move on to another project. I mean, I don't have a lot of examples of things that I made and I never wear, or maybe I do, but they're all summer things. So for now, these are the things that I've made and either didn't finish, or there are some finishings to do, so I really want to finish them. So it's more about, you know, finishing something that you potentially gonna wear or not wear. So it's kind of like a dilemma, or maybe change the whole project fully. So I have made this as a first attempt on my knitting machine. This is very simple. It's a square, and it has like little flaps here, which are not squares, but, you know, they're somewhat of a square, and then have like a little triangle thing as a trapezoid. So this is basically a cute little vest, and I'm gonna wear it just so that you see. I actually I didn't try it on. I mean, I tried it on a couple of times, but I didn't try it on with something that will match so well. And this, garment thing, it's a jumpsuit, and I never wear this on top of this jumpsuit that has this pretty green color. So I didn't really know how it's gonna style. And you know what? I kind of like it. So this one I just made because I had a knitting machine and I wanted to try to make something that I have designed myself, which is, yeah, we can say that I designed it because I did some calculations, I've drawn it. It's very simple. I just wanted to try something and this is what I made. And there were a lot of like ups and downs of making this. It literally took me like 3 days. The thing is, then I didn't want to assemble it for ages because I had some trouble with the knitting machine itself, so I didn't have that thing that connects all the pieces together. I've decided later on that I'm gonna crochet it, and I did, and it actually worked well. So I've pieced all the pieces together with a crochet slip stitch with the same colored yarn, and actually I'm kind of enjoying this. Very cute. Obviously it's very simple, but I really like the color, and I'm a fan of green. Everything needs to be green. I think as soon as it becomes green, it becomes my favorite thing. So maybe that's the thing. Maybe I should just make everything green. This one needs a bit of work. I was thinking I need a button right here just to connect it. I was thinking maybe I need sleeves, but now I'm thinking, you know what? I've originally thought about it as a vest, and I still like the idea of it being a vest. And actually it looks very cute unbuttoned, but now I'm thinking maybe it shouldn't be a button and instead make like an I-cord and then just, connect them when I want to, and then when I don't want to, I can just let it go and it's just gonna dangle a bit. I think that's cute. And then, it's gonna be a little tiny, cute little bow right here. So I like that idea. What I need to do is to block it. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, it is very simple. It is made out of cotton, so can be worn separately or together with something. That is more of a, I don't actually know whether I'm gonna wear it because it is simple, but the colors are pretty. Well, that's the dilemma. Like, I still don't know whether I'm gonna wear it, but as soon as I wear it, it looks very cute. So this is, let me show you. This is the crochet bit. This is how I connected them. So this is how it looks. I think I done a very good job. Like, I just sat down one day and I connected it all. It is very, very nice. Like, the knitting machine is just so great. Literally, I made 3 of these in 3 days. And the calculations weren't that hard. Like, it's just a slope. It's like a trapezoid, as I said. And then moving on to another one that I'm now contemplating on whether I even want to make it. Like, whether I want to continue making it as a sweater. Am I gonna wear it? That's the problem. I'm more into like vintage. So yes, we have the 70s fun, but then there's this 21st century fun kind of thing. I don't know. My style changes so drastically every day. Like, I can just, one day I could be this, one day I could be that. But when it comes to things that I am actually making, as I said, I don't wear them as often. So there is one thing that now I'm thinking maybe I should make a bag out of it. And I actually created the design myself a while back because I wanted to make something cute and maybe potentially trendy. I don't know if a lot of people understand that reference. So this is just a tapestry crochet. I was thinking that I want to make either a top, which now I'm thinking maybe I should, because it's gonna look cute. It's just a little heart, but just a top so I can wear it in summer and I can layer it. So that means, again, it's gonna be sleeveless. So just have like little straps instead of it being a sweater that I don't really gonna wear because I don't really wear a lot of sweaters. I don't have a lot of sweaters. If people get the reference, good for you, but this is actually inspired by Totally Spice. Their backpack, if you look, they have a very cute little backpack at the back. It was like a turbo jet backpack. Totally Spice is something that was there for 2000s kids. So I watched it. It was great. It was a great fashion inspiration and it had very cool colors. So I just need to finish a couple of rows here. I have used a mohair here, so that's why I'm a bit of a on the fence whether I'm gonna wear it or not. But I kind of want to make it a clothing piece just because I think it's going to be fun just wearing it on top of something than just, you know, having it as a bag. Because I've made a couple of bags and I don't really wear a lot of the bags. I have a lot of tote bags and just before this video, I thought maybe I should make a tote bag, another tote bag. And then now I'm thinking, I have millions of tote bags. Why do I need another one? With the first project, I was thinking, okay, this is definitely something that I would wear. With the last project, I don't know, because it is not actually vintage, but then we can think of it as a 70s inspired. We can think about it as a fusion of both styles, vintage and modern. So what I'm thinking of is wearing it on top of like a big sleeved shirt, which I really love. And that would make it very cute. And I do have a cute skirt that is pink. So who doesn't love pink? Now I'm thinking about it and I'm like, you know what? I've been working on this and I kind of want to see what's going to happen. It might not even like look great because it's a bit bulky like here, but maybe it's going to look cute. We don't know. So it could be a cute top. I think it has some potential and I am enjoying it. Now we actually need to work on these things because probably 2 of them I'm gonna finish today, potentially, because there's a lot of blocking to do. But first I need to start with the project and finish it, hopefully today, do all the button bands. But for now, goodbye, and I will see you when I have finished everything. Now I have finally finished the cardigan and it is done. I have weaved all the ends. I have done the button band. I actually had to redo it twice because the first time I did it too tense and then the second time it was fine. So as you can see, I'm still not the best at casting off, but this was my best attempt at casting off the button band. And then here is the second one without the buttonholes. And then I weaved in all the ends, as you can see. And you know what? I am liking it even a lot more than I've... there are no words. Also trying to catch the last light of the day because I wanted to record it today instead of, you know, recording it tomorrow or the other day, just because I have spent, as I told you, the whole day doing this. And as you can see, I mean, it looks great. Obviously, I need to wash it. I need to block it. And then the only thing that is left is the buttons. As you can see, it can't actually come like this because, I don't know, it stretches as much. I don't actually like the fact that, you know, it closes fully. So I am kind of lucky that I can close it just at the lower part of the cardigan instead of at the top, because I do like the style a lot more, and usually that's what you would see this kind of style of a cardigan more in vintage magazines instead of something that is closed. And I think today was a great day because I was a lot more motivated just because I knew that I really like this cardigan and I really wanted to make it and finish it and actually wear it. And I'm thinking that I'm definitely gonna wear it there. You know, the wool isn't as itchy. Obviously, it's still a bit itchy, but it's not fully itchy. I would say that with this cardigan, it is more timeless fashion than trendy, and I'm excited to sew in the buttons. It is so cute. It is so cute. I cannot believe that I've finished it. It took me so long. It took me so long to make it. Like, I have been knitting it for ages and it doesn't look bad. it doesn't look bad. I don't know what's the point of this video. I just wanted to make it. Maybe the fact that I just wanted to motivate myself to finish this cardigan in one day, because there were some things left, and I've even redone the button band just because I really wanted to finish it today instead of being kind of let down by the fact that I screwed it up at the beginning. So, you know, it kind of teaches you that maybe when you fail once, it doesn't mean that you're going to fail the second time. And if you don't like something, maybe you should redo it instead of just leaving it as it is. I think it kind of correlates with, you know, laziness and why you don't actually want to do it. Is it the time that you don't have, or is it just because it's going to take you a lot longer time? You already spend so much time on doing it the first time that you kind of become discouraged. And I think it's just important to remember that if you don't like something in the garment that you've made, and this will actually not only discourage you to fix that problem, but also it will discourage you to wear that garment later on. Maybe you should just redo it. Yes, it will take you a lot more time and just mentally preparing yourself to start over, which is totally understandable, but at some point you will have to face that garment and redo it because you just don't like it. And that's okay. And I think it's better to redo it and wear it than to not redo and never wear it. If you made it for yourself, maybe try fixing it. This was the video. I still have like 2 more things to finish. Still haven't blocked it, but I will. Thank you so much for watching. I just like to be in this vintage little corner of mine where I also really want to make some traditional clothes. So I'll see you in the future with all my other very fun ideas of things that I actually made for myself, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone!